Welcome back to the bad lighting show. There we go. Welcome back to this series on the Country Club, the weird square Logan old version. Yeah, back with this thought of this and this literally coming off. Yeah, this is going to need to be replaced somehow. I need to know if the coil's alright, that's the thing. But yeah, first thing to do, may as well, be to take this off, because this is a hindrance, it's so big. And it looks like they've made room for it to come off without removing off the alarm dial. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah. What happened there? Ugh. Right. Oop. I think these are meant to come off. Like the Style 8, what's the name? And all the other ones before. Basically a classic Westclox mounting. Yeah, this cable's just crumbling underneath. Where are my other ones? Alright. This is definitely perished in many ways. Good job I'm here to sort it out. Ugh, look at that. Need to replace these somehow as well. One of them survived. Alright, yeah, we got that off. Literally just a brass plate. There's so much soot inside this. And here's our little movement. All by itself. Yep, not much to say about it, other than it's just a weird little movement with a massive 5 gear in it. Nice alarm. Buzzer alarm. And I think there's a little adjusting nut on the back, which you can use to change the tone of the alarm, which makes sense because it's a buzzer. I think it's a buzzer. So yeah, let's get these off before they crumble to bits. I think these were the kind of rubber washers, which were like grommets, which actually went inside the hole rather than just rested on there, so I'll need to replace them. Okay, we got that sorted out. What's the next step? We got to take this thing apart, really. That has just come off. What is this? No idea. It just came off, whatever it was. Oh, everything's falling apart. No. I'll have to watch the video back to know where they went. Apparently there's a date stamp in here somewhere. Oh yeah, there is. Hang on a minute. It is a number 36, which means this is one of the first country clubs. Second year of production. They started in 35, this is 36, so it's a really early one. Which is interesting. What else does it say? 636, so that's June 36. So, cool. It's an old one. It's an old one. What's the next step? Probably this. Oh look, that's just coming off. This is a good old Westclox alarm right here. Got this tensioning nut on it, which can unscrew. Yep, thought so. Worked on the Style 4, which is of the same age, roughly. 36, so it's the Style 4, isn't it? That comes out, diddly dow. Without a doubt that'll come out. Where it goes back in, that's the question. Right, this looks bent, but it's probably not, so I'm going to leave it alone. This whole thing is all janky. Janky. And look at this. What is this? Oh, that's where the alarm goes on. They just clever. They use the shaft as a pivot. How cool. Knobs. Good old knob method. Method number 1 or method number 2? Let's try method number 1. It's easier. Nope. Okay. Method number 2. Ugh. Method 2.5. Oh, well, you got it. That was one of those friction push on. And finally the starting knob, which actually fell off before, so that can come off. So we're left with this movement, which should be separable. So yeah, this is much easier than the bend bolt, because Mark couldn't get the knob off, the nut. However, there's no nut here, so if you want to work on one of these movements, I recommend getting a country club. Does this come off now, or does the coil come off? I think the coil probably come off, wouldn't it? Let's take the coil off, so all these bits of annoying installation aren't in our way. Okay. 7 minutes 15 feels like an hour already. What is it? Oh, that's one of those grippy things. I'll have to keep a good eye on where all this goes, because without this video, I'll probably be completely getting stuff wrong. Yeah, that goes under there. Alright. So that's that. Now the coil should come off. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at this coil. Ugh. I mean, it should be intact. It's just gone all weird, that's all. Yeah, I'll have to look at this another time. I'll put that over there. Alright, so now a good old pin palette magic movements. Back to what we know, which is the mechanical side of things. So, I will undo these, and hopefully we can get access to the rotor, which is probably the culprit to this not wanting to work, and therefore being deplugged and left to rot. Although I imagine it probably just got old, like said, oh, that's an old clock, just don't bother with that, I'll get you a new Logan to replace it with. Alright. These riveted on the back, which I prefer actually. I can't be doing with double-sided pillar nuts, they're just annoying. They always slip around. Alright, so I'll be ready for this. Better hope so. Ooh, plate come off. Interesting startings lever there. And look, it's the one that flips back, but oh dear, it's coming off. Okay, better take it off then. If it wants to come off, it's gonna come off. The considerate repairman. Yeah, don't mind me. I'll do that another time. Yeah, big fibre gear, which probably take the cannon pinion off. Rotor, which, oh, that came out. What is this kind of rotor? It's like a piece of metal that's been bent at the edges. What do you call that? Don't know. Apparently it's got the slow moving rotor, but we'll have to see about that. Oh look, that came off. Okay then. Yeah, big old fibre gear in a good condition. That can be cleaned up really well and it won't look so bad. It's pretty sticky at the moment. Then we got some Logan kind of thing going on with these stacked gears, stacked wheels inside. How they're going to come off, I don't know. Looks like they're riveted on both sides, which is not good, so I'll just move that out of the way. Probably. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of an issue with servicing, because this is not, as in, you know, like most electric clocks, they're not really designed to be taken apart. Ooh, just stabbing into the cardboard there. I think this can come off. Oh, won't force it. Don't want to force it. But yeah, it's not exactly the cleanest, and it's not exactly the most expensive build. However, it is good because it does its job. Well, it doesn't do its job at the moment, but hopefully we can make it do its job. So yeah, what else can I say about this? It's dirty, needs a clean, interesting, sort of. I don't know how I'm going to get past this though, because all these wheels ideally need to be taken out, and if I can't do that, then I can't really do that. I'll leave it here and then let anyone who wants to suggest something can put something in and say, oh, maybe that'll work, because it probably will. But yeah, these definitely need a clean, because look at them. Messy. So yeah, most important parts, they look good. Like the rotor. And the fibre gear, which will clean up really well. In fact, let me just try something out. Check this out, slightly damp sponge. Not that I prepared this already, it's a perpetually damp sponge. Just a quick wipe on half of it and look, whoa, it looks the same. Yeah, it's gonna clean it probably. There we go. So you can see it's probably good underneath. Give it a wipe. Thing is, I don't know how fragile these things are, so I don't want to put too much forces on it when I'm cleaning it. Otherwise it can, see I've got a clean spot there. Otherwise it might break, which I'm worried about. I've never broken a fibre gear before, but I'm pretty sure like most things, they can break if they're stressed with enough. So, yeah, we got the stuff in pieces. I will try and clean some of this up, except this, because unless someone can think of a way to disassemble this. I'm just going to clean up the rest of this, and like the rotor and stuff, and then get back to you afterwards in the next episode.